Hello, welcome back to the Courageous Stylist channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing my friend Emily's hair. This is her current hair, and I'm going to show you our inspo pic, but she mostly wants to do blonding like around her face and on the ends, and then basically leave the interior and the roots her natural color, just so she has a seamless grow out. If you want to learn more about this technique, keep on watching. Her inspo pic is pretty light, and to be honest, we most likely won't get it that light. She's a natural level 5, she has some gray hairs mixed in, and her hair's fine. She only gets her hair done once a year, so I'd rather keep her hair healthy and get it as light as I can the healthy way. Okay, I have her all sectioned out now. I have her money piece sectioned out, 2 top sections, her crown, and then the back area. This is where I'm going to be starting. I mixed up the Lanza decolorizer with 10 volume just because I'm going to be starting in the back, so I just want to use a lower developer just to lift low and slow. I'm starting in the back, and my first section is going to be straight across at the nape, and then I'm going to section that off and weave it and tease it. The reason I want to weave it and then tease it is because those hairs tend to be a little bit more fine and fragile, so in order for me to make it blend naturally and not damage too many hairs at the bottom, I feel like it blends pretty seamlessly. I'm applying my lightener and 10 volume mixture downward, and then when I get to the teased area, I want to make sure that it's blended properly, so I'll turn my brush vertically and push it up. You'll notice that I'm sandwiching the foil instead of folding it up when I'm all done. The reason why is because if you fold it when you have a lot of hair in there, it can cause a line of demarcation, and that just helps it process better. I'm repeating the same thing on each side of her head. So right now I'm on the right side of her head. I did a weave and a tease, and then I'm pushing that product down and applying it up at the tease just to make sure it blends really well. And then I'm going to sandwich my foil again. I did this pattern on the hairline so that when she wears her hair up, she still sees blonde, but then she also has just a little bit of brown for blending because, as I said earlier, she only gets her hair done like once a year. So it kind of just helps the grow out. That trick you just saw me do where I painted the product onto the foil before I put her hair on there just helps the hair stick to the foil so it doesn't slip. I'm going to repeat this pattern through this back section, so I'm doing center, left, and right, weaving and teasing. Once I get to the crown of the head, I'm going to switch up my pattern a little bit. Here's what the foil pattern and placement looks like while it's processing in the back. Now I'm going in on her crown section, and I am still weaving and teasing, but I'm making these ones a little bit higher and closer to the root. She does still want a lot of root left out, so I am being mindful, but I just wanted to bring it higher around the root because now we're in the top section. The way I do the crown section is like the back and forth motion, so I'll basically work from left to right and then right to left. I'm on the sides now, so the pieces that are around her face, like this piece that I'm doing right here, those ones are going all the way to the root because those are part of the money piece section, and the money piece section is all the way up to the root. Everything else on the sides is still going to get weaved and teased like I was doing in the back. So we are on her money piece section. So the way I always section my money piece is I take my comb and I place it on their forehead, and wherever the comb starts to lift off is the perfect section for the money piece. So I already had that sectioned out. So I basically do a mix and a combo of weaves and slices through the whole money piece section just to give it a nice blend, just so it's not too thick and it kind of just grows in really seamlessly. By the time I got to the top section, I was starting to use 20 volume and lightener, and the reason why is because I mix small batches so that I can make sure that all of my lightener is processing evenly. So I always start with a low developer in the back and mix a little bit, so by the time I get to the top, I can remix with a fresh lightener and also a higher developer. This application took me an hour to apply. I would consider this a color correction, to be honest, so an hour is pretty standard. Here's her raw lift. As you can see, we got her pretty light. She's a solid level 9. There is a ton of yellow in her hair. I've been doing her hair forever because she's one of my best friends, so I just know her hair. Her hair holds so much yellow in it, so this is the lightest that we could get her without damaging her hair. I toned her with Lanza 9 Beige, 9 Violet, and 100 with a demi translucent formula to keep it bright and take out some of the yellow. Here's the before one more time, just so you can see how light we got her in this one session. We got her so much lighter than when she came in, and we are both so happy with the results. If you have any questions on this foiling pattern, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for tuning into another Courageous Stylist video. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the like button and hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.